Welcome back to Space Marine 2. We've got we had a little incident on the planet with something that smelled a lot like.
Magos will not be regarded favorably by the machine cult.
The fault is theirs. Their own report suggested engine failure. Anyway, damn the Archmagos. Lirio and Alterius both lost their lives in that crash.
Our armorers would not have permitted such a fault. But someone is responsible.
It's interesting that they're suggesting a some sort of conspiracy, which, you know, wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. I was saying that there's some.
Brother, it is a relief to see.
Everybody's got something to say.
Heard you took a turn for the worse.
Such reports were exaggerated.
I am glad to hear it.
Your efforts in delaying the swarm were admirable. It was a sight to behold, brother. I must report to Agaran. Excuse me.
The Emperor protects.
We had a stinky chaos artifact, I think, probably, maybe.
My lord, it has been 2 days now since your armor was inspected.
The Tyranids on Kadaku left us no room for respite.
We are now headed towards Avarax. Let me perform the necessary cleansing rites to placate your armor's machine spirit.
Very well. My thanks.
All these fun details. Anyway, stinky chaos relic that was on the ship with the Archmagos, who died when his thing suddenly exploded, and then we got to the crash site not very long later, and there were a bunch of signs of chaos being there and having, in fact, killed the Archmagos after the crash happened. Looked like Thousand Suns icons to me, I think, but I am far from an expert. And everybody was just like, what's going on? Also, our two boys here don't seem to really know what's going on with us, and that seems to be more deliberate than accidental at this point. It's a little unclear why.
Was that truly the work of the archenemy? It was not clear to you. It may have been only a handful of fanatics.
Yeah, but why would they be on the planet?
Bring down a Thunderhawk.
He is right. The arch-enemy is here.
They chose to reveal their presence. There must have been a reason they wanted Nozick dead.
Well, they didn't take whatever the thing was, so makes it seem like it was more personal than anything. Or that his knowledge was...
What happened down there?
Nozick was assassinated.
The Adeptus Mechanicus report said engine failure.
That's not what I saw.
Sergeant. Traitors.
Chaos.
You're sure?
No mistaking it, sir.
Clear the bridge! Nozick was head of a highly classified project.
Aurora. What is it?
A weapon.
And the minions of Chaos learned of its existence.
With Nozick dead, there's only one man capable of continuing the work. Morius Luz, Nozick's apprentice. He is currently missing. His last known location was a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, one that is now overrun with Tyranids. This will get you into the cogitator within the facility. You can access Luz's tracker from there. We are on course to Avarax now. I want you ready the second we enter orbit.
Sir. What was on the ship with Nozick?
What concern is it of yours?
The Mechanicus seemed eager to retrieve it, and yet the enemy left it untouched.
Whatever it is, without Luz, it's useless to us.
I don't know. It was stinky. I'm skeptical.
Lieutenant, the journey to Avarax will take time. Enough for a brief diagnostic.
Very well, if it will put you at ease.
Megas Gallio will be in the armory.
Alright, fine. Probably be good to know what's going on, but I don't think it has anything to do with me or the armor. I think it has to do with whatever that stinky relic was. There's a lot of things it could be. It's not necessarily a Chaos relic. It's just that, you know, Titus has his previous history with Chaos, which makes me think that's the first thing it goes to. It also...
You know about Aurora?
I saw the name in a mission report, most of which was redacted.
I would have preferred to stay on Kadaku and hunt down the heretics that dishonored our brothers.
We will find them on Avarax.
Unless Luz is already dead.
Whatever those tech priests are working on is still here, in this system. I expect the greatest battle is yet to come.
Alright, Chaplain-san, what have you got for us? You gonna say some shit? Yeah, you got something to say? You slowing my walk so I have to listen to you?
Titus, I heard that you collapsed upon encountering the tainted wreckage. I am concerned.
A mere side effect of the surgery. I am fully recovered.
Sergeant Gadriel, I trust that you will be close at hand should your brother suffer any further episodes.
Yes, Brother Chaplain.
If the arch-enemy is indeed present, any weakness could grow into a cancer of the soul. Bind yourself to the pages of the Codex, and it will shield you from the glare of heresy.
My faith is without compromise. I will not waver.
So, okay, so a little bit on the chaplains, if you're not familiar. So, chaplains are now standard within the chapters. They were formalized within the legions before the Horus Heresy, so that is quite a long time ago. It's really a result of chaplains were already being basically were created by the word bearers, who then turned to Chaos, who were sort of like very religiously fanatical and were very key, as their legion was very key in the sort of the whole Horus Heresy existing in the first place. Erebus and all that, if you're not familiar, I mean, if you are, you already know. So chaplains were then standardized at the Council of Nicaea, and that they serve a weird function. I'm talking about this particularly because I was just talking to somebody about this just a few days ago. They serve a weird function in the Imperium now, and it's not something that the Emperor ever really wanted to exist. Functionally, under the Council of Nicaea agreements, the Emperor basically said all of the legions are now to have chaplains to root out basically rogue psychers and keep them in check, because that's basically what was under discussion. Psychers within the Astartes, which have always sort of been a thing, but they were, you know, it depends on what group you were up against. Some legions had lots of psychers, some only had a few. Some had a concerning amount, and they were not super well regulated. So the idea was that the chaplains were supposed to do that, as well as sort of looking after other related things like the, more of the traditional sense in our current world, in our modern world, of like tending to the emotional and spiritual needs of the soldiers as well as potentially rooting out chaos. In the context that we have, I'm saying all this because in the context we have after the first game, it's interesting to think about this chaplain being so interested in Titus. Titus was put into the Death Watch basically as penance for suspicion of chaos taint because of his contact with the artifact in the first game, which he was, completely unfairly accused of. Just there was something extraordinary about the situation in that, like, it was assumed that touching it should have killed him or harmed him greatly, and it didn't. But beyond that, there wasn't really a lot of he was really persecuted in an unfair way. The fact that the chaplain is here and seems, I am unclear whether still unclear whether this is an ultramarine chaplain or not. I don't think. I mean, I think he's obviously he's wearing an ultramarine pauldron, which means he probably came from the Ultramarines. But chaplains don't all look like this. This is unique garb, and I think that the other symbols here are indicative of him being Death Watch and other affiliations as well. I don't really know just from looking at him, but regardless of which one he is, it's weird for him to be lingering so much.
Ships extended to 22 hours until
Magos Galleons.
additional recaf rations will be issued.
Okay, too many people talking.
I am greatly concerned.
It was brief. Likely a result of the surgery.
You suffered catastrophic damage to a number of primary organs at the hand of that carnifex. While in that state, you underwent radical surgery. Your body was ripped open from head to foot. If some error was made and remains undetected, it could cost you your life.
Brother, we cannot afford another episode like that.
The apothecaries may not have time for a
You guys are really getting cozy inside each other there, aren't you? Not like that. You know what I mean.
This will take time.
So again, if you're very unfamiliar with 40K, the Astartes are by all accounts supposed to be basically self-healing. That's a lot of their augmentation is supposed to make them incredibly resilient to the point of being borderline unkillable, except for by, being diced to pieces and having major organs removed.
Titus, your biometrics are below peak, but well within the tolerances for combat. I can find no explanation for the symptoms you experienced.
Then I have duties to attend to.
You have the blessings of the Omnisire.
One question. What do you know about Archmagos Nozik's research?
Such knowledge would only grace the peaks of Olympus Mons. I am certainly not privy to the subject of his activities. I only pray there remain records of his discoveries.
That's basically him saying Olympus Mons, referring to the mountain on Mars, the head of the location of the head of the Mechanicus. So basically, well, that's concerningly loud.
Time to go.
Okay. So what was I saying before I was interrupted by yet more things? God, I can't think. There's so much going on. So it's interesting because obviously, in order both for the sake of gameplay and for the sake of what do you call it? For the sake of like the pathos of the writing, you have to have Astartes be dying, right? But functionally, the point, both narratively and like world building wise, of the Astartes is they're supposed to be kind of unkillable. That's kind of the point, at least by standard stuff. Yes, they can be, they can be killed in standard ways, but it has to be really kind of extraordinary. It's not like, shot through a limb or lost too much blood is usually not the reason. Shot through the heart isn't even really an excuse either, because they have multiple hearts. And so, like I said, a lot of the stuff that is done to even baseline Astartes, non-Primaris Astartes, is supposed to make them incredibly durable. it is interesting to note, obviously, like, this is all for narrative reasons, but the Rubicon surgery is supposed to be incredibly invasive, and especially doing it to an old man who's had a lot of battle damage over the years and all that, makes it riskier. But it's like, as with the original surgeries that Astartes get when they, the original, first founding Astartes, the non-Primara surgeries that they all receive to implant their extra organs and things, that is a very invasive surgery. But if I remember correctly, the description of it is basically like, yeah, we just basically rip them open head to toe, insert everything, and we don't even stitch them up. They either die or they heal themselves closed, is basically the to my memory. Correct me if I'm wrong and if you know more, but that's my memory. So that gives you a sense of like the amount of healing factor and resiliency they're supposed to have. And it seems a little odd, even within the narrative as they're framing it here, to me, for them to say that like they think it's the Rubicon surgery and something went slightly wrong. I don't know. It seems much more obvious to me that it seems obvious to me that what they're actually saying is it has nothing to do with that at all, and it's actually about the incursion of chaos, but, yeah. It makes it feel a little lame and not real.
Explain. Damage. Define the damage.
Spine compromised.
Have you not received pain suppressants?
Suppressants administered. Damage severe.
Report to the surgical bay. We cannot replace the discs. You'll be put to some other use.
Compliance.
Poor guy. Okay. So we've got a small squadron of guys here. We've got...
Finish your checks and disconnect fuel pumps. We need engines burning in 2 minutes.
Yeah, alright. Let's see what we got. Mechanicus Divinatus Avrax. Marius Luz, the only individual with knowledge to continue Project Aurora, is missing. Access the Mechanicus Cogitator in the Tyranid or occupied facility on Avrax to acquire Luz's location.
This is as close as I can get you. You'll need to take the cargo elevator from here.
It's an impressive facility.
When you're ready to leave.
Understood. My thanks, brother. The lab is within that spire.
There's the cargo elevator.
Damn, look at this shit.
That'll be one hell of a fight. Shame to miss it. We should be down there with the rest of the company.
We will be, soon enough.
They put a lot of detail into this shit. They could have just thrown some smoke up there or some fog or some shit and said, yeah, it's big, don't worry about it. But they put a lot of effort into this, and I appreciate it. Man, what detail. Alright. What were you guys saying? I wasn't paying attention. Probably nothing important, right? Something about thing in the spire?
Elevator repairs are incomplete. Please conduct holding maintenance.
The elevator's inoperative.
We must find a way to restore power.
Servo Skull, we need that elevator functional.
Operation without full repair is unwise. You may override safety protocols via the control room at your own risk.
Up there! Looks like the control room.
The main entrance is destroyed.
I found an alternate route. Plotting now. Check your display. Through that door.
Through what?
All
Oh.
this destruction, and not a Tyranid in sight.
Oh, hey, power
They're
sword.
here,
Sick.
watching.
Interesting. I like the way that swings. Hold to switch between speed and power styles. Pause momentarily after you live attack. Oh, didn't get to finish that. But okay.
Damn it! The fighting's everywhere but here. What do you call this? These are leftovers. Look at these mindless creatures. Dare to attack the Imperium.
Is it just me, or is the timing on those just really... It's a really brief window. Feels brief to me, at least. At least for how slow I move and how long my animations are.
Changing magazine.
The whole spire is infested.
The control room may be out of action.
If the controls are out, we'll find another method.
We will meet victory, one way or another.
Watch for their lieutenants.
Oh, I didn't even realize I had a plasma pistol. Wow, okay, I got swarmed.
Get back in the fight.
Come taste my steel.
It's a good thing my my NPCs barely take damage.
They never learn.
Nice, not bad.
Too easy. The quickest way up is over the rooftops ahead.
Clear the debris and proceed.
The Tyranids will make ruin of the entire city, given the chance.
Was there another path? Oh, well, too late now.
Xenos have the high ground.
Yeah, that's a
Then take
concerning
it from
noise.
them.
Hey, I know this one. I've had to had the dragon great bows shot at me before. What the fu- How are you not dead, man?
Another one dead.
Swapping magazines.
Alright, not too bad so far.
Target destroyed.
Bridge controls ahead, brother. This will get us to the objective.
Where? Oh. Thank you for the marker. That helps. Shock grenades.
The machine labors. We may be here sometime.
Oh boy. Gotta love it.
The Tyranids are staging a counterattack.
See, this would be a great time to have a Melta. Where exactly are they coming from? Over there? Is that it? Oh. Well, it would help if it was loaded. Bro. Stay on your side.
Gotcha.
There we go. That's better. Fuck you. Jesus. Alright. How did all these guys get up here? You guys have terrible cover. Where are my buddies? I could really use some friends. Where have you been? So are we good or not?
We may now cross the bridge.
Proceed to the objective.
Okay. Really looks like this place has no atmosphere. It's interesting.
Sir, you seem to be at full strength again. Did the apothecaries identify the cause of your collapse?
Focus on the mission, Sergeant.
As you wish, my lord.
That doesn't look good. Let's see. Oh, that's the right way to go. Okay. For some reason, I thought there was going to be something else. Okay. Moving on.
Need to reload. The control room is on the other side of that door.
Well, this can only go well then.
This is it.
Use the controls to restore power.
Surely once we're inside, everybody will be safe, and we will have no problems.
Let's get down there. Practical.
Well,
There's
that
a
doesn't
shortcut across the rooftops to the east.
doesn't help if I'm not
Good.
there.
Proceed.
What motive do these creatures have to attack this facility? They have no need for the technology.
They're like seeds carried by the wind. Their only motive is to devour and expand.
I mean, it's a reasonable question, though. It's a very specific, targeted attack, when it would seem. It seems convenient that they'd be targeting something that's just, you know, they just want to destroy. Which way are we supposed to go? Down this way? I guess so.
I will not falter while I still draw breath.
Incoming spores!
Cut them down.
With pleasure! Let us get to work, blessed bolter!
Well, I'm glad I took the sniper rifle.
They never learn.
Die, you pestilent wretch!
Every time I kill one, a new one's aiming at me. Those green things suck, and I don't even know how to like really fight them. I suppose this would be the appeal of doing this with other players, that you could actually organize your squad to prioritize different types of combat. Wow, he just straight up killed me. All right. Here we go again. Is the sniper the right call? Maybe. Guess we'll find out. It seemed pretty useful under these circumstances. Nothing else on this side? No.
Incoming spores! Cut them down.
With pleasure!
Let us get to work, blessed bolter.
Die, you pestilent wretch!
I keep seeing that green come off of them, that green like aura when they're dying, and thinking that it's they're not actually dead yet.
My bolter will silence you!
Strictly speaking, I probably shouldn't have been using these rifle bullets to trigger the environmental hazards, but it's fine. Well, now I'm officially out of ammo.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh, that's good timing. Oh,
Yes, sir.
and we've got ammo. Oh, really? That's still fucking hurting me? Can barely see it there. That's quite annoying. I mean, I knew it was there, but I thought it was dissipating, which meant that it was gone. That's usually how things work in most games. As soon as it's starting, you see the animation disappearing, it actually means it's fully gone. Alright. Well, in we go. All this for the fucking crane that we're using as a train, right?
Bolter works better than your memory.
Oh, that's not where I thought I was going, but that's fine too.
One less rabbit.
That wasn't very many guys. I expected that to be a longer fight, but okay. No complaints. Could you drool less, please? It's gross. I would like for them to have a bit more banter. I feel like these guys should be more curious. What's
bad luck with cargo elevators. That was a long time ago. I prefer not to discuss it. At least you made it out alive, which is more than we can say for the orcs.
See, that feels like a whole story. We're not busy. You want to tell that story?
It appears we have their attention.
Nah, it's nothing.
Unfortunate for them.
Man, the scale of this stuff. They really did a good job of making this with appropriate scale, and I appreciate it. Oh, good.
Cunning little seals. Protect those chains.
Oh, what's up, dude? Why am I taking so much fucking damage?
Gargoyles attacking the chains.
Jesus. Can you guys clear the guys that are shooting me? There's like a bunch of guys over here and over there that are... God damn it. Can't aim. Yeah, well, I'm a little preoccupied, man. How about you take care of it? A little fucking dead here. I'm constantly taking damage. Okay.
They are charging the chains.
There is part of me that's kind of happy they're not going the like traditional video game thing of everybody you're not looking at doesn't attack you because they wouldn't want to make you feel, you know, feel like it was an unfair fight. But there has to be a little bit of a middle ground, I think. Some of this is just like if I'm not aimed at the right person at the right time, I'm just taking constant damage because of somebody I didn't even notice. I mean, I'm constantly taking damage from these guys. I don't know how to mitigate it. And again, like, there's always guys off to the sides shooting me.
Ready to deploy special tactics.
Tyranids bombarding the chains.
I know there are guys behind me. What? Oh shit! Why did it... Wait, how am I out of plasma? I didn't even realize I could be out of plasma. Could you just finish the Skype? Yeah.
Restocking. It will not last much longer. Focus fire.
If I remember correctly, the first game, the plasma had infinite ammo. It was just the cooldown that was a problem. Okay, that wasn't really... The chains weren't really the problem. Like a minor footnote in that fight, really.
not get past this.
Not today, Xenos scum.
You fought admirably.
Okay. I don't suppose there's spare Medicaid around here somewhere.
We'll need explosives. Nothing's getting through that door. Ventilation tunnels? Checking. One floor down. Let's go.
There was a word written in blood on Nozick's Thunderhawk. Imura.
Do not speak it, brother. The words of the archenemy hold dangerous power.
One should not dismiss any data that may be relevant. Have you ever faced the archenemy, Sergeant?
Regrettably, I have not.
Then I suggest you listen to your brother.
If the archenemy is involved, might we not encounter them here?
I hope we do. I wish to have words with those traitors.
My blood rages at the thought of them.
They'll be counting on your hatred. Be sure they don't use it against you.
Yeah, you seem very, very green, my guy. In fact, I'm a little worried about what the status of your training is.
The Adeptus Mechanicus put up a fight here.
Those vile creatures taint every crevice. How far to the cogitator?
With no direct route. It'll take longer than I'd like. Why don't they attack?
They're plotting something.
What plotting could these insects be capable of?
These are mere drones.
Then what guides them?
A worthy adversary.
I didn't back up, right? I'm trying to take the side routes. So, yep. There we go.
Tech corridor hive segmentum 19K21D / senior tech priest 101010-S cycle overflow uplink self to network neural verification code 1010-S-81. Attention, Xenos element, Tyranid classification, claw damage recorded. Cannot feel lower extremities. Go to death. Uplink unsuccessful. Repeat attempt. Neural verification code 101010.
Poor guy. Trying to get his consciousness uploaded.
They are a plague, staining worlds with their very presence.
Oh boy, it's Pyreblaster time again, is it? Yeah, maybe?
Let us get to work.
For the Melta, I'm hoping I don't really need the Pyreblaster. We'll see.
Door is locked.
Look for a nearby access terminal. I'll try resetting the circuit.
Oh boy, that's always good and fun. Nothing ever goes wrong when we turn off the lights.
What happened?
Power's down. Must be the reset.
Listen, they're in the walls.
Ready your bolters. They're coming. Watch your back.
Okay. Is that a lictor? Can't really tell. It looks like it. Although, of course, just like the first ones of each of these enemies we fight, it's much easier than all the other ones. Or it's much easier than the first one. That's what I'm trying to say.
I have dealt with the lictor. Reloading. Power's back. Proceed through the door.
I'll take these.
This way!
Here, brothers.
Alright. Are we good? Okay. Cool. Let's actually take a quick break before we take the lift and see where it takes us. See you guys for that next time.